Stadium, Baton Rouge. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Clemson Tigers and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, LSU was able to bring in one of the most highly sought-after coaching candidates last season. Lane Kiffin now has an opportunity to marry his system with some of the best talent available. LSU always has great players. Can they put it all together, get back in the college football playoff picture, and contend for a national title? Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Tigers' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Tigers' offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. A recruit this coaching staff really was much higher on than a lot of the services, and man, did that pay off as he won the job to start the season. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. After run, now throw. Got a man, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Dropping back, it's Rose. On the move to his left. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. So LSU's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
And man, this offense is going to be so much fun to watch. How fast can they get it to clip, right? Because every single player that we're going to highlight, whether we do talk about the receivers right now, they're all new. The offensive line's all new. The quarterback's new. Everyone in this program is new, Palmer, and it's on Kiffin to make it work and make it work quickly.
Well, the one thing you know is with this Lane Kiffin offense, these receivers are going to get theirs. They're going to get catches, and you got a really good quarterback in Sam Levitt coming over from Arizona State to give you that opportunity. So while Thomas and Anderson from a year ago, those guys declare, there's a big opportunity. There's a lot of spots up for grabs here for these receivers to go down the field, make a ton of plays, stat it up, and score points for this offense.
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Levitt. Over to the right side, that's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice game. LSU quick to the line.
It's a new era in Baton Rouge, obviously. Lane Kiffin is the head coach. Garrett Nussmeier gone. Sam Levitt comes in from the portal in ASU. And, David, I mean, does anybody not expect this offense to score 50 points a game and throw it up and down the field? I mean, you've got the match made in heaven, it seems like, between the play caller and the quarterback. This thing should be lights out, I think.
And Lane Kiffin always delivers, right? Like, he finds a way to have that spot play at a high level. Sam Levitt, we've seen some highs, man. We've seen him go to the college football playoff, but he kind of reminds me of Jackson Dart. He's got that toughness, that ability to run the football. So this match together, this is why Lane Kiffin was brought in, and this is why the LSU fans are jacked up.
Off play action. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Might have a chance. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. To the air, it's Rose. Finds his tight end. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Clemson set up with another first down. Some misdirection with the counter. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Davidson. There. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the air, it's Levin. Gets it out quickly. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. LSU right back to the line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB is see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Handoff, Caden Durham. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The option, the keeper. Got a little grass. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The sure hands, it's Brown. Makes the catch, and he's free. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches.
It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a deep.
He's loose on the right. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Back to pass, it's Rose. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Give him 9 on that one, sets up the 2nd and 1. LSU quick to the line.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And to have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to
breaks free. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Personal foul.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They find Wesco open on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Finding some room. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. He's now got 78 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. The give to Caden Durham. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right
going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw, it's Levitt. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down coming up. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Makes the grab at the 10. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Breaks into the open. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense at an empty set. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Makes a catch. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Clemson calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or those footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. This has been a thrilling first half, and teams are neck and neck right now, but no one has made a significant mistake. We talk about it every game, guys. The game comes down to turnovers. Both teams have been clean and efficient so far, but we want to see if both quarterbacks can remain composed and show that poise with ball security down the stretch. I'll keep you posted how things are going down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. You be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
If it it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. LSU right back to the line. They'll run it. It's Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oaks. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab. Touchdown LSU! They take the lead with the 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They'll give it on the counter. Turning it on! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. The play-action fake. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job, not losing vision, feeling the running.
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
First game of the year, you're always worried about turnovers, right? And this guy has the ultimate nightmare on his first touch of the year. Puts the ball on the ground. He's got to be able to flush that out now. You got to get ready to go play the next play.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my... Make quick decisions and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! Into the end zone for 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of football.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Haynes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Rose. There's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Going with the counter play here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Quarterback can pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Going to the run, it's Davidson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Through 3/4 of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Running inside, it's Haynes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Keeps it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. After that last play, there is a Clemson Tiger slow to get up. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. And they're going to send out the field goal unit and take the offense off the field. And this one splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Looking to pass, it's Levitt. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he'll be brought down. LSU quick to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Strong, firm tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The run inside. It's Davidson. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. There's some room. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the run, now to throw. Right down the middle. With the catch, it's Davidson. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Rose. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets rid of it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up to the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Big kick here. Can claw them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy. And the try is no good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
They want to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The LSU out to start this drive. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to Caden Durham. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Here's Durham one more time. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're going to ride this running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Delayed handoff. It's Davidson. Maybe some room here. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the fourth.
And with that kick, man, we got a one-possession game. Here's the good thing. Good news is you got all 3 timeouts. So you can kick this football deep, use your timeouts, save as much time as you can to give your offense a chance to go win this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Dropping back, it's Levitt. A strike downfield. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need is they're going to get the victory in this one. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.